A penalty for dangerous driving. What happened when you went alongside him? Did you turn in deliberately?
Well, I think it was very clear. I think in the end we're racing with men, so I don't have radio to him, but I think if we get a penalty, then we should both get a penalty.
Why were you surprised then you got a penalty for dangerous driving? We heard you questioning it on team radio.
Because I think whatever I guess it was the running in the back of him, but same for him with the brake checking. So, yeah, as I said, we're all grown-ups, we're men, so emotions running high in the car. But we want to race wheel to wheel, but not when it's the restart. And as you saw afterwards, he did very well on the restart, and I had nothing to answer. So he outsmarted me then, but before it was just not necessary.
Up until this point, it had been a pretty respectful fight so far this season. And
it's still respectful. I know where you might get that, but I don't have a problem with him. I think it's just one action today that was wrong, and I think if I go penalised, then he should get penalised. So, but how many times? Probably every Sunday in Premier League you have referees blowing the whistle and some players agreeing and some disagreeing. So that's sport in the end of the day, but for sure 10 seconds is an awful long time when you stand there and you have nothing to do. So
he said that it was a point to prove about being men. He felt that you brake checked him. That was going to be his revenge. What should the sanctions be?
Well, I mean, if he wants to prove that he's a man, I think we should do it out of the car, face to face. I think driving dangerously, which in any way can put another driver at risk. I mean, luckily we're going slow. If we're going fast, it could have been a lot worse, But imagine all the young kids that are watching Formula 1 today and see that kind of behavior from a four-time world champion. I think this is it all.